Hi. We had a nice 1 day break. We had a 1 day break where we could talk about movies. I'm not wearing my watch. So, it seems that the wave, and again, this is one of those videos. If you're here to talk movies, I'm more than happy to do that. After I do some yard work, but fuck. This is a further extension of Friday night, which by the way, those of you who have watched, which is quite a bit, which is more than anything I've released that has not had to do with Salo, Serbian film, those types of reviews. I encourage you to please look at my produced content because that's movie related. I don't know. But yes, the aftershocks. The what is it after an earthquake? When it's like, is it aftershocks? Fuck. What's up, Dale? What's up, Tim? What's up, Lewis? Came in the mail. Thank you very much. Yes. What's up, Kapani? What's up, Raiders? Because my internet is expensively slow. Yeah, that's because you probably sold your soul to get that Raiders win yesterday. Hi, yes, hi Damien, hi James. Yes, and I've been, it's been interesting. There's been like a multitude of shockwaves in many different directions, and I've been asked in private, I've been asked in public, why go to the lengths that I'm going to. Because I've been burned before, and I feel that like this, and a two-way street, mind you. If somebody has questions, this time, my Skype is open, and I'm more than welcome to answer questions regarding my end or my drive decision-making process behind any of this. I don't want to seem like a hypocrite. If somebody wants to live stream on their channel and ask me over there to explain this situation, especially now that even more people have been affected, I'm more than willing to do so. But this behind the scenes shit, only to be something completely different in public, I'm done with all that, and that could be overprotective. Aftershocks. It is aftershocks. Thank you. Yeah, but it just keeps spreading out. Nobody looks pretty on Friday's stream. Nobody more than Dino. That is an easy assumption to make. Again, I don't think anybody is proud of that. I don't know. I can't speak on Cecil's behalf. I know, or at least I've heard, Dino has been trying to do some cleaning up. There was a apology video that was up for but 2 hours, and then I posted personal material and had inquiries, and then that apology was down. That's the last I've heard from Dino, who has since blocked me, which is, I don't know what that says to you, but it says more alarming things to me than anything. But now somebody, I won't say who, but it should be known that I know a few people in the horror community. But a letter was sent through Patreon to a bunch of patrons that were affected by, I'm gonna continue to leave his name out of this, as awkward as this is, and I will share that with you there. So sorry, you're covered up. We want to see my face and not your dumb words. So the letter read, I don't know if you followed that entire CP and Dino thing, but I got caught up in it. I spent 24 years in the active duty in the Army, always felt I was a good friend to everyone I came across. Once retired, I found myself in a town where I don't know anyone. My Army buddies are spread across the world, and I don't have family. I found the horror community on YouTube and felt like I was a part of something again when, like I was in the Army. This entire thing has blown up beyond what it should have. I agree. And it's all my fault. I don't agree. I got wrapped up watching show business. I enjoyed it so much, I always looked forward to Monday nights. After Dino left, I thought it was a mutual thing. Then Dino told me he felt betrayed. I love Dino and CP and wanted to see them together again. For the record, Dino never told me to stop anyone's Patreon. I feel like I will hurt your guys' channel. That sentence, for the life of me, I don't understand that. For the record, he never told me to stop anyone's Patreon. Fine. I feel like I will hurt your guys' channel. I don't know if that means... I don't know. Tonight, I'll be permanently deleting my YouTube account. I have YouTube TV, so I have to make sure it doesn't mess that up, or I would do it now. I hope everyone has a great Halloween and enjoy horror movies this way. I have come to enjoy them more thanks to you all. I don't know if that was him. It's him saying he's deleting his YouTube. I don't know if that's him removing his patronage from those people, and if that's the case, that's atrocious and awful, and I cannot say sorry enough, because that is absurd, and that was kind of the principle of my inquiry with Dino, which again, in private wanted to be one thing and in public refused. I was getting played from two angles, but by the patron who was complaining at a constant rate, and Dino, who was I don't know what the term is. See, I was looking it up before, and there's a term where somebody who's trying to coax, soothe you into there's certain characteristics that if you watch Friday's stream, mentioning my name after every sentence, there's like subliminal tricks that are done there, and there. Wait, hold on. There is a statement out there. So he does say Dino never told me to stop anyone's Patreon. However, two sentences earlier, Dino told me he felt betrayed, and again, that was where I was inquiring about it. It's fucked. It's completely fucked that other people's money have to be affected by this. But coercion is the best way to put it. Perhaps not a direct request made by Dino saying, "Hey, do this," but evidently or apparently. Let me not say evidently, because with these two characters, I don't know who to take at what. Apparently there was coercion done there as well, which I could I mean, shit, you could kind of see it for yourself on Friday. I'm curious to know what the, let me get the proper terminology again. Dino told me he felt betrayed. I'm curious to know what level that is. What kind of betrayal did he feel? But he told me he never said anything. The only things that he said were to that of somebody who had a few too many. If someone is a true friend, they will understand you need to question things based on the past months and work with you to ensure you feel safe. That's what friends do, in my opinion. Thank you, Seb. I agree wholeheartedly. And placate. Yeah, that might be a good word, sure. This is still happening. Lindsay, it's happening to people that have absolutely nothing to do with this at this point. Yes, and no, I'm trying to purge. I thought I did purge, and people are being affected. People have purged me. I've been kicked out of groups without any sort of questions. And again, my thing here is I'm not hiding. If you'd like to ask me questions, I understand that this looks a little persuasive here, but name the time, name the place. I'm just not going into any dark alleys. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'll give you my side, my end of the bizarre situation. Public, private. If you have access to CNN and you want to do it there, I don't know if people will watch that, but I'm not hiding from this. And more importantly, I apologize to those of you who have somehow been affected by this. There are people that letter is to, that have zero to do with either Dino or myself or the situation. The issue started with this patron getting a little tired of Dino's antics, and that was something that was said to me in a Skype call. Trust me, I would show you like the gauntlet of messages here, and like again, it's long. It's long. If you know how to screen grab and whatever, by all means run amok. But it's a long, snotty process. I don't know if I read it. I don't know how many times I'd have to put an image up on the screen, because it's only so much that I can put up at once from a phone, because these are texts. This is somebody I was speaking to outside of YouTube. Friday's show was intense, but you're in the right to want to know the truth. Hey, where'd that go? Why'd you take that message away? 100% innocent. He should be mad at the supporter. I agree. That's give Dino a break. He's a grown man. Definitely feels like he was on the side of Dino. Sucks that people feel like they have to pick sides. Right. And my constant issue with this was, I don't mind that the person pulled back their support, but why do it to anybody that was associated with me? And now people that aren't associated with me, now it's just the horror community in general. To those people, I apologize. I am sincerely sorry that I realize that I don't know if it's just a deleting of YouTube or a subtraction of Patreon support, but that's fucked up. You guys really have nothing to do with this, and I have something to do with it. That there's nothing I can, as much as I want to say that I had no ill intent. The effects are clear, and that sucks. And if you feel like yeah. I'm sorry. Just catching up with the chat. So a name I'm not very familiar with on this channel. Katie May says, totally know where you're coming from. I'm pretty sure you do. And you should probably know why I don't trust anybody. So, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Dead. Sorry. You might as well take off. This is not one of those. We're not talking about movies today, unfortunately. But yes, Autop Stream Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Love those streams at 2 a.m. in England. Oh, no. Yeah, Autop Stream, Cody Leach's channel. I purged myself of groups except for MTMM. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I don't know if all the, if I've cleaned myself of all the drama. Like, I don't know. Like, This person, the supporter, I had no, I had, like, if you don't want to support me anymore, that's fine. I'm baffled as to why they would stop supporting people that have nothing to do with the situation. The first go round. This is like Cody Leach's horror show, Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. You got a problem with me, and you don't want to support me anymore. Cool. On top of that, I don't know why you're talking to me like outside of YouTube and complaining to me in a private setting about somebody who apparently is in your ear a bit. And then to the flip side, the more important thing, to the person that was saying that they were my friend for 9 months and would not let that go, CP kept. I mean, if you watch it, if you could take, there's many drinking games in the Friday night stream. Every time my name is the period, or my initials, should I say? You know what? Let me say this: that the last 4 or 5 days, or shit, maybe a couple of weeks, you have seen a hell of a lot more of Charles than you have of CP. This isn't my channel. This isn't a character here. This is Charles experiencing a lot of shit. And anyway, so he kept calling me CP, which is my my stage persona. We need to watch Teachings that day. I've only got bits and pieces, like you both. I'm going nowhere and still watching. Yeah, no, it makes it better because CP loved Jason. I do love Jason. He wasn't a very good swimmer. And I want to say something outright. I'm not asking for allegiance. If I'm wrong, tell me. People have told me in private, and whatever. I've been excused from groups for my actions. I understand that. I would hope that people would ask why or whatever, but I'm not asking for anybody to take anybody's side. If I am the wrong person in this situation, I'll own that. But I have questions. I've been betrayed before, and again, somebody who claims that they're a very close friend and kept comparing me. I'm not so and so. Most of you are familiar with that original situation, which is an open wound at this point that I can't technically speak to. Oddly, ironically enough, I can't speak to the original issue. But here's Dino capitalizing on that and trying to, I don't know, say whatever. Again, somebody who's this is the second time now that somebody who's claimed to be innocent has blocked me. I'm not bothering anybody for information. I'm here asking questions, and I've never. I don't know. It's like blocking end of Google or something. It's condescending to end a question with someone's name. If you're directly asking that person said question, it's legitimately proven to be a negative tactic to show someone dominance and superiority. Yeah, I read something somewhere else where it's a tactic that's used to make the person feel calm and confident and to reassure them. It is a deceit tactic. Listen, if he was just saying my name once or twice to end a sentence, that's one thing. To get my attention. Hey, CP, I realize there's 2 of you. But I mean, like, again, you play drinking game. Hey, who deleted something? Hashtag, why participate in and observe the horror community but not be a part of it? Yes, Jason Takes Omega. Which, by the way, I've seen you more here than I've seen in the last couple of days. I hope you're not affected by it. Shit, I rarely get to talk to you. It's kind of exciting seeing you in my chat. I'll be frank. I quite enjoy your content. Blah 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 blah. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, floor. Yeah, that's how I drink shots too. I wonder how many times he's used anxiety as an excuse. That's a brilliant point too. Yeah, there was Yeah, it sounds like fucking high school over again. Again, and this shockwave keeps spreading. Um, and the only thing I can offer is my side. If I end up being wrong, I don't want people saying, I'm with CP. Guys, this isn't a sides thing. I've been screwed over. There's two stories that I'm getting that really contradict one another. Um, One person who's defending the person who's trying to tell me that they're my friend, but it's a really bizarre circle. And again, there's more than enough content if you want to destroy. If you just want to take your Saturday and annihilate it. Friday stream, Sunday stream. Oh, there's no more apology video. So I don't know what that means either. Is that a retracted apology then? If somebody puts up an apology and then retracts it, what is that? And now in turn, this. So you could really just annihilate an afternoon catching up with this. And again, hello, Skyman. CP wins. Team Truth. Right. And again, I'm not, sides. I'm with Dino. I'm with CP. I'm with whatever. No. Don't do that. I'm telling you, please don't say I'm with you, CP. I'm for the truth. If I am wrong, I would like to be proven that, and I'll own it and say, you know what? Oh, I fucked up. And I evidently, regardless of what the fuck this little three-ring circus on the side is, I fucked up because people are getting messages now that have zero to do with anything. Like people that were kind of in my circle got affected the first time, and now it's just the horror community as a whole that we're being supported by this guy. And I just want to say that, that sucks. I understand. I understand what it's like to get even $10 extra in a month, and you mentally you get it for 2 months in a row. You mentally put that somewhere, even if it's just buying a Blu-ray or some shit. And to have that just go away and have it, be tied to something that you have nothing to do with, it kind of sucks. Patreon is supposed to be something for support for the content you're creating, not allegiances. And it makes me feel like, this person's just throwing money just to throw money, and that, I kind of feel a little trashy. Like, oh, so you don't like my content? You just wanted to give money? Okay, I would have liked to have considered it earned, but regardless, I can't speak on the close to a dozen other horror or YouTube creators that have now been affected. I could speak to my wife's content that it's brilliant, and the hard work she puts in warrants support of that nature. So I don't know, but I am with you. No, I understand. Yes, I know, Lindsay. But if I fucked up, I would hope you would say you fucked up, which I think you would have no problem doing. By the way. CP just wants the truth because no matter what the situation that went down, he's the victim. I'm not saying that. I'm glad the original the OG problem, the fact that the person said that they were 100% in the wrong. I accept that, and I endorse that message where that's enough. It's not the whole picture. It's enough where I can point to it and say, all right, you have questions there. There's the message. This person says they're 100% wrong. That would mean that I am 0% right. Or wait, no, that means I'm 100% right. Shit, fucking quotes. But yeah, that's something I can agree with. And if that story ever gets out, you can decide for yourself. But yeah, I'm not about this I'm with so and so. I'm glad that you guys are here and with me, and that's great. But in the end, when something fucked up happens, I think people should own it. And I just think it's ironic that the message that should be sent to me, or myself and Dino, gets sent to other people who are now dragged into this. I don't know. I'm not on sides, but I didn't know Dino before this mess, and he's made damn sure I'll be on his own, that I'll never support him. That's my own decision. Same. Testify, Sky. Yeah, right. And Emily's content is the shit. I could not agree more. I didn't know him either from the first impression. He isn't someone I associate myself with. Dino definitely fucked up his support. Emily rules. Yes, I love Em's video. Her bloopers crack me up. Yes, that is a Patreon exclusive. So more reason. You want to watch Emily fuck up, Patreon. And listen, if you want to take your support away from me and put it towards my wife, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Fuck, this isn't content. This is, I don't know. Would you pay to see fucking Jerry Springer? Because that's essentially what this has been for the last week. I would have absolutely no problem telling you you're a fuck pal face. Yeah, no, and that's the people I prefer. I get it. I get, especially in the horror community. Especially, it seems that there appears to be like a third of the horror community that just wants to be reassured, and cool. That's cool. You want to hear that it's sunny out when it's fucking raining. That's all well and good. I'm not like that. If it's raining shit, I want to be told, hey, you're gonna need an umbrella. It's not cool out there. Not, oh no, don't worry about it. Everything's great. You'll be fine. I literally know nothing about the situation other than CP's lives. I'm just looking at this as an outsider. Yeah, Megan, and I apologize for assuming you were a troll in the beginning, or Sunday. Because I think, just call me Megan, I think you were the one that requested receipts. And again, I'll gladly go through my texts with the patron, but they're long. They are long. I'm a fan of CP and Dino. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, well, maintain that. By all means, if you're a fan of just content, then nothing to see here. Move along. This is such garbage. Like, I know it's garbage. But again, I wanted this to be left open to those who have recently been affected. Again, my Skype is open. So if somebody has questions and wants to know, like, what the yo dude, I just lost $15 because of your bullshit. WTF. I understand, and I can do my best. Okay. Yeah, and now I'm getting yeah, it's fine. I'm getting support messages, which I'm not. I keep telling you, stop doing that. Don't do that. Jerry Springer is one of the richest daytime TV personalities. So, well, he doesn't have Patreon. Your wife sounds like a stand-up lady, Monty. Wait, what did I miss? I'd pay not to see Jerry Springer. Yeah, I think I would too. Missed the beginning again. Not much. Well, here you go. Here's the. No, you've seen the message. No, you're caught up. I essentially have said to those who are now affected, if you have inquiries and you don't want to do it, if you would like to control the environment, I understand. But I'm more than. That's disgusting. I'm more than willing to go wherever you'd like me to. Again, no dark alleys, please. If you'd like to broadcast the cross-examination of CP on your network, by all means, network channel. I'm open for that, and understand, and have opened a door that probably I should walk through if somebody asks me to, and that's basically what this stream is. I certainly. What is the situation with Dino being accused of saying racist, sexist thing? I missed all that at the time. So while he was on Show Business, which is a box office numbers show where we talk about just, news, he would talk jokingly about Brie Larson. And, he just kind of echoed that like anti-Disney movement seemed to be anti-Brie Larson too. And Dino kind of echoed some of that. And, it kind of snowballed and became a thing where he was the anti-Brie Larson guy, which, I don't know. I'm going out on a limb and saying he wouldn't turn her away if she offered, sexual favors. But yeah. But the racism thing, he had ill-timed jokes. And phrases. Use the term Oriental, which is dated, and we had to speak on that. And it just use dated stuff that Dino's not 22, guys. He's a little bit older than me, and I remember things being differently. Again, you go back and watch movies from the 80s, Monster Squad, the word faggot is used like nothing. Like quit being a fag. That today is offensive. It's just, if you're not around certain things, you're not being caught up. And I would assume he's not around. I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know. So he would say these dated terms and joke in these situations that perhaps were a little tone deaf. And that's where that started. I don't think he did himself any favors since then, but that's just my half a penny's worth. 9.3? Ooh, what is that for the burp? The only thing that stream was missing was tits and beads. Beads? Hey. Seen Lee's comment on your Friday stream. Good reply. Long reply, but good. Yeah, that's my channel. If Lee wants to bring things to my channel and spout his brand garbage, he's gonna get my response on my channel, and that was still guarded. The irony of all of that is Lee commenting on that video, trying to set the record straight with the brand answer. My suggestion to both Dino and Lee is get better PR, because you guys are awful at it. Awful. I think Dino making distasteful remarks is what got him removed from show business. At least that's what I understood. That is a fair assumption. There were more complaints than there. See, like this is personal stuff that I wanted to keep personal. So full disclosure. The thing that happened. There was 4 of us at one point. It was me, Peter, Dino, and Lindsay. Peter liked to talk. He liked to talk and tell stories. Dino liked to joke and perhaps get a little edgy. And I wanted to tighten things. We would run long, which last night we ran almost 2 hours, and there's no excuse when you consider what I'm trying to do now. Peter ran long and would talk a lot. And that was, I told him that. I said, I'm trying to be a little bit tighter. So he didn't fit into that format. Peter, the plan from the start was to have 2 separate shows. One that featured one element and one that was what you see now. The tighter version, and then the, hey, let's air it out version. And Peter certainly more fit the let's air it out. And Dino, was a piece of that severance for interest. Again, we were trying to PG-13 it. By the way, no fucks last night. So we would have been PG technically last night. So that further plays into this. Trying to be a more accessible show. And, with Dino's colorful behavior and commentary, it wasn't going to work. Is the most polite way to put it. Yeah. And so Dino got put into YouTube jail and couldn't stream for a while, which is what made all of this. It just compounded everything, because there was show business proper, and then the after hours show, which that was like the R-rated version. And then there was a little bit where Dino was going to do his own thing. He wanted to do his own thing where it was like mostly based on making picks. And then again, a common Dino fashion, he would upload it, have it up for an hour, and then bring it back down. And that was happening for a couple weeks before I asked him off of show business. But he never quite let it go, like ever, and compared the situation to myself and Drum Dums. And I've known Lee for 4+ years, and it's very different. It's very different. And again, you guys don't know anything. I would love for you to choose for yourself on that story what you think the truth is and the best side of that story is. But the brand has said he's 100% at fault, and I agree with that. And that is as vague as humanly possible. So we'll leave it at that. I'm certain. I'm nearly certain. More than one person agrees with me that 100% at fault is being gentle. Okay, so curtsies. Okay. Hello there, Dice. So I missed something on Friday. Did you? Boy, you did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If you missed Friday, I don't know how to catch you up. There's a lot. Tits and Beads sounds like a pretty cool nickname. That was my nickname in high school, actually. Tits and Beads. Wait a minute. Why did it go away? Tits and Beads. Where'd it go? Where did? It was lengthy, but that's good. If it were short, it would have been much less cordial. Everybody's saying hi. Is it possible the patron in question may be having financial issues and just using this as an excuse for him to save face? That's possible. Sure. My inquiry, the patron thing is really not the important part. The patron getting in my ear about Dino getting in his ear is where I have the inquiry, and have had no answers to any of that. I only have what's been told to me and the actions of the person accused, and they're not pretty, is the best way. I mean, listen, I cannot say firmly, I cannot give you a 100% in any direction, but the actions of Friday, followed by a half-hearted apology that has since been retracted, I don't know how to grade that, but my videos are still up. I know they're ugly. I'm here. Again, my Skype's open if you'd like to say CP what the fuck. And actually, if you just want to come in and say CP what the fuck, the invitation is open. Thanks for the recap. I must have missed those particular show business. Well, no, you see, that was part of it. Like, part of it was we were trying to, move along and sweep it up and take care of it, and it just got out of hand. Your response to Lee was awesome. Was it? I felt it was a little light, if you ask me. Oh, CK. Good evening. Thank you for your $2 super chat. So you do like Jerry Springer style streams. I see. Hot dogs holler. Oh, hit dogs. Holler the loudest, CP? What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. Is that one of these slangs you kids are saying these days, with your memes and your YouTubes? I don't know what Hit Dog's holler the loudest is. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm not trying to be mean, but when CP and Lee were cool, I never found Lee's content to be good or informative. And what is better now? I'm not trying to be mean, but do you think it's improved? Because just imagine this were T and I were Kermit. But yeah, no offense taken. I do not disagree. Wait, who's Tessa Clark? It could have been a nuke. I handled it perfectly. I don't know if I handled it perfectly. I lost my cool. Shit. I'm so fucking far behind. Shit. Yeah, I didn't handle it perfectly. I lost my cool. And again, so to fill everybody in on Friday, Cecil and Dino had an issue, and I was the patron in this situation where I had to speak on this little triangle of he said, she said, that one person was saying one thing and I knew that to be false. So that's where Cecil was involved. Cecil had things with Dino, and Dino just came right out and said, I could care less about you. And it was just like, all right, well, I mean, that kind of says everything Cecil needed to hear. It is unfortunate. It does look like a double team Friday at times, but Dino really lost his cool and used words that, I don't know, anybody who loves everybody doesn't use. Those were both requests by his really good friend. Insert fan name. Yeah, I agree. When second watch shit. Yeah. No comment, Lindsay. If you wanna run amok, but you're already doing it. Those requests made by his really good friend. Insert random fan name. Can't joke about that stuff. I know I like to joke, but I would hope if anything I have said offended anyone, they would tell me. I agree. I say lots of offensive things, and I say them out of context, and as empty words. And if somebody gets bothered by them, I've had many run-ins where people have said, hey, what the fuck, and pulled it back and apologized. I say shit, but I don't mean things. Like I think words are funny, lots of them. Like dick fart. That's not a thing. It's a funny word. And now if somebody whose dick farts gets offended, I apologize. But that's just a funny word. The word's funny. I'm sorry. I would like to. I would take CP, Cody, Mother Mayhem. We watched the movie Dave McCrae ahead of Lee easily. Again, not trying to be mean, just my opinion. Lee's videos have been rough lately. I'd take Emily over Lee as well. I have. Yes, I agree. Extremely gentle. Good evening, Travis. Okay, I really did miss a lot. Yeah, you missed it. I don't know. You're gonna want to set aside a week to catch up. It's a matter of coming into the times. In Dino's case, he's basically refusing by continuing his bigoted thoughts. He dug his own grave with that. Dave McCrae would love these dreams, mood and atmosphere. He's awesome. I'm afraid so. All right. I wonder if people in England still use the F word for slang. Fag, yeah. Fag and fanny to them is cunt. So, you know, it's just funny. Again, and that's why I speak to it. Words mean different things all over the place. Like a fag is just a cigarette in England. Cunt is not that strong a word over there. That's why I quite enjoyed Europe. Cunt wasn't is what it is here. So it's just interesting the way words mean different things in different places. A shit show. Okay. Not to sound social justicey, but not PC. I agree. But there are some things in terms that shouldn't be a thing in 2019, like objectively. I agree. If you're going to be humorous and aggressive with words, you better be prepared for the 2019 response is the best way to put it, especially if you're going to be on talking to an audience. Since spin, that apology was retracted within an hour. Yes. Okay, now my Gmail's telling me that I'm live. Little late, buddy. Shit. CP, what the fuck? YouTube's supposed to be fun and express your opinion. Shouldn't be about brand. Oh, no. I beg to differ. I'm Team CP, ride or die. No. Team Truth. What the fuck? I've been called faggot and I'm not gay, but I still hate it. Yeah, and the N-word bothers some, but there's just words that people don't like. Okay. One question about Friday. Is the video up? I ask as me and the loop are way out of sync. The Friday video, yes, that is I think this same thumbnail. Friday night nonsense. It's like 5 hours, of which you could probably fast forward to an hour to get the true. It's like an hour and a half at like the 1 hour mark of like the gist, because it gets sloppy towards the end, like rather sloppy. No, I fucked that up, CP. Even when you guys were cool is what I meant. Oh, yeah. Hit dog holler the loudest is an older term. Older term? Shit, I'm older. It basically means people who are called out in their bullshit but whine and cry about it. Yeah, if the shoe fits. Yep. No, it's not. What? Dog will hunt. What the fuck? Hi. Everybody saying hi? It's a live stream. Okay. Everybody saying hi to Anthony. We're back on this again, grown ass man. Yeah. It's still moving. Let's just Friday night. What? Dino with CP's Huckleberry. Yeah, I'll be his Huckleberry. My dad used those sayings as well. When you throw a brick into a group of people, whoever it hits, they yell. Please, Lindsay, jump on and say your piece. Oh no. I mean, the invitation's open, but I don't think the world is prepared for. Because I don't think Lindsay has a dog in this race, but you want to see that number. I don't know. What are we at? Like 40 right now? You want to see that jump to 120 real fast. Lindsay starts talking about her perspective. Gonna go viral. If anyone were offended me, I'll let you know. Yeah, and I know that. Cecil, apologies. Monty, I know that, and that's why I think you know me, which is brilliant. That's the way it should be. Knob gobbler is funnier than dick fart. Yeah, no. Knob gob. So g and k sounds. This is study. This is I wasn't a great comedian, but I knew how to cheat. Words in comedy, if they have k or g sounds, influence laughter. There's a little comedy secret. Like if somebody it does a joke and they mention a city, more often than not, it'll have a k or g sound. And it could just be a random town, but it'll have a k or g sound to influence you to laugh more. Just look for that. There you go. There's a little stand-up comedy secret, which was a very valuable tool for me. I'm still looking for those Oreos. Oreos? What? Anyone watching the Wu-Tang series? Oh, look at you trying to talk about an entertainment. You're adorable. May watch off after. I'm trying to catch up. I'm sorry. I like douche nozzle or fuck stick. Well, fuck stick is a penis. Us scouts use many words. Scots, not scouts. Dick. CP1 question. If you, let's say truth about what happened with Lee, what would happen? Something big. Lindsay? I'm pretty far behind. If I were to say like, I could give you my perspective of the story. I mean, I have nothing to lose. Me keeping my mouth shut at this point is merely courtesy. There's nothing holding me back from telling the truth. I'll say that much. Especially that, every time he comes on my channel and gives his limp brand shit, I would, what I would love? I would love for him to tell the truth. That would be a real big human being thing to do, but I don't know. I don't know what would happen. He's got some sycophants, so I would assume that small percentage of people that, children of the corn there would run amok and call me a piece of shit, and it's not my business. I mean, I've given partial information and been called a bully, so I don't know what would happen. I'm not ready to find out yet. I guess I'll say yet. The dam needs to break first, and I'll just knock down whatever is left standing. Yes, Lindsay. Yeah, right. Yeah. The person who needs to protect the truth the most is Lee. And if I were him, I don't know. I would be doing a better job of keeping people who know the truth content, and he's not. Like, I don't know. You've seen glimpses where it's. I'll say this: if and when the truth ever comes out, you have to remember that this is weeks upon months now. That when it does come out, it's going to be like the end of Saw, where you fucking piece all that shit together, and that theme song is going to play, and you're going to be like, oh, I see. And then I don't know. The fact that a day passes and still nothing but on-brand bullshit. If the truth gets out, it makes them look worse. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying anything right now. That's what I'll say. Sorry. Wait. Fuck, why does this always do this? It's not broken yet. Okay. Pissed means wasted. Yep. Also means, are you kidding? You taking the piss, mate. Cecil, get your hammer, start busting it. I don't think Cecil has enough of a hammer. Big is an understatement. Thank you. See, now I'm behind you guys. Good, Tina, yourself. Hi, Tina. Tina, thank you for your support. I think you know what I'm talking about. Permission to swing a sword by your side, madam? Yeah. Fanny pack means something different over here in the UK. Yeah, well, like cunt pouch, right? Got my computer fixed? Okay, pretty good. Good, all right, saying hellos. Hi. I've been called faggot a few times, and I reply by thank you. Yeah. Especially if you're not the thing. It's just like, cool. Words, bro. Us Brits use much less conservative words, and doesn't really bother us. We're really weird here in the U.S. I don't know how to compare it. We get offended by shit, but at the same time, we kill each other really easily. like we murder each other a fuck ton easier than everybody else. But how dare you? You said this word. Yeah. Okay. Cunt isn't a bad word to Australians either. They even kind of use it in an endearing term. Yes. Cunt and mate are upside down. Interchangeably with me. Yep. I just. What's the worst? What's the worst insult you've thrown at someone? It depends on how well I know them. Again, I'm a student in jabbery, should I say? And making fun of somebody's physical features, whatever. That's easy. That's bullshit. You want to make somebody cry? You go after something that makes them tick. Which is why it's impossible. Like you guys, the trolls that have been ultra quiet, which is incredible, like to say shit about me. Miss. I'm way ahead of that. Showbiz, 30 viewers, second epilogue to 5-day-old drama. Is it 65? It's 65, and nobody else is talking. Or it's 65. Jesus, drama sells. CP1 question. If you let's say, wait. I just answered that. Are we behind again? Oh, posted same twice. Okay. Can I get on? Do you have questions? Dalton, if you want to ask questions, I mean, if you just want to get on for the sake of fucking around, I mean, let me catch up. Hold on, let me catch up. That was an awesome game between the Saints and Texans. Yeah, nice try. Not doing that either. We're not doing sports. Not a big sports guy. I have 3 words about football. I'm from Cleveland. Yeah, they were supposed to. Limp brand. I'm sports. See, retarded. That's a word you can't use either. Lee would have someone else tell the truth and let them take the fall for it. Yeah, I could verify. Can verify. That is probably accurate. Probably. Nobody remembers that I was an asshole in June. Nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers that stream where I said things and people are like, CP, that's fucked up. You're a piece of shit. Well, it's a shame you forgot. Fucking hell. Team Truth. Protect the truth. I love it. Yep. So Lee's not really a stand-up guy. No. In short, no. Oh, I should pay you for that statement. Fuck. Not a stand-up guy. Will Smith, if you'll forgive me for saying, is a way more stand-up guy than Lee is. And will get that joke. And apologies, sir, for using you as an accessory to use slight on someone else. But stand-up guy. Ugh. Thank you. Okay, yep. I miss Zach. Okay. Lee's probably never going to tell the truth, full story of his own volition. So the only way we'll ever get to hear the truth is if the victims decide to spill the beans. Yeah, there are different levels of victims. That's what I'll say. It's not a one-person deal. And if somebody else would like to go forward, I'll follow. But out of courtesy, I'm staying as quiet as possible. Again, you bring it into my yard, I'll comment on it. I think the brand should stay away from this channel, though, if he wants to keep going on brand. That I'm working on myself day-to-day bullshit. Nope, not in front of my audience. You're not going to do that shit. Sorry, buddy. Nope. But yeah, no, I support, I can support and or corroborate if somebody comes forward. That's the best thing I can tell you. So if you want to coerce someone else to telling the truth, I can tell my side. But if I were Lee, I'd try to fix things, which means fixing things with people, not posting selfies. Hey guys, what do you want me to watch this week? 69 now. I'm not saying anything. You guys aren't getting a Lee thing, so you can go ahead and click off. Hi Cody, what I miss? Nothing. You missed this. This message to Patreon was sent to anybody else in the horror community that was being supported. So again, the big summary for the record: Dino never told me to stop anyone's Patreon. But 2 sentences earlier, Dino left. I thought it was a mutual thing. Then Dino told me he felt betrayed. Long story short, that's it. Wasn't told to unsupport, but is now unsupporting. How? I don't know. Math. CP running around naked. That's. Okay. Doesn't fag. Yes. Fag means cigarette. Yes. Catch up with the Dino situation. Some Lee questions. Some Lee questions. You're not going to get. Listen, I will be the equivalent of Dino on Friday. With the Lee questions, because you're not gonna get the right answers that you're looking for. Lee's more of a lay down kind of guy. That's probably more accurate. Love hearing fuck this movie again tonight. Which, by the way, see, thank you, Wheel. I knew you would get it, and that's a personal joke, and you get it. Nobody else needs to know what that joke means, but you get it. Thank you for understanding. I was kidding. 2.3. Yeah, I was covering it. I didn't reverberate. 3 out of 10. Shit. Yeah. All right. I'll unprotect them. I will let the beast loose. 5'10". 5'9". Jesus. You're 5'10", Lindsay? I'm 5'10". Christ. Oh, I lost again. Oh, I know a pair of YouTubers that hide their real personas behind their brands, and it was greatly entertaining when they became aware of each other and butt heads. Ooh. Oh, yeah, no. That's the funny thing. People try to project this persona, and some people are prepared for it, but some people don't know how to do it right. You can try to do the Mr. Rogers thing, but you better be really fucking good at it. Is the best thing I can say. Nobody's gonna accuse me of handing out teddy bears at a hospital. That's what my persona is. But if you're gonna be Mr. Rogers and get caught Weinsteining, that's rough. You dug yourself a hole with that dumb fucking friendly persona. But yeah, again, nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, CP, that's a solid guy right there. I saw him, shoveling out an old lady from the snow. That's not CP. Maybe Charles. I don't know about CP. Actually, I know. I got a bad back. I can't shovel. Isn't Dino from the Flintstones? I'm 6'2". Yeah, but you're a guy. 5'10" for females is tall. My ex-wife was 5'9", and I couldn't stand it when she wore heels. And I just couldn't stand it when she existed. I take that back. Just a joke. My dad is 6'4", that's why I'm 5'9". My mom's 5'6". Split the difference. Cody Leach. Yeah, if you want to jump in, sure. That 72 number will just automatically. You didn't have to pay me to. You didn't have to pay me to fucking say that. You could have just sent me a message. 5'11". Yeah, I'm 5'10" and a half too, but my spine is shrinking. My discs are fucked. So you're probably taller than me. Yeah, Cody. By all means. let me know. Yes, Cody. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, maybe you will get your wish because I don't know. Yeah. I'd watch Cody talk about none of this movie shit though. Yeah. Fuck movies, right? Fuck. And you people ask why I named this channel WILIscredia. Nobody knows what a WILIscredia is. At least you can't say, well, why is reviews in the title? Because all you're doing is talking garbage. All right, there's no more reviews in the title, and I'm talking garbage. Man of the Year drama for CP. Yeah. Dude, you don't even know the half of it. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's weird, and it's all happened at the same time. Like, it's like, I could understand somebody being like, "Wow, fucking CP's dramatic," but I didn't time this. It's all going on at the same fucking time. So I guess Cody's got to set up his shit, his twat-ever. Wait, can I wonder if I could pre-prepare for Cody. No, I can't. I can't without his thing on. All right. So if Cody's coming, I don't know. I don't know what he's about to say. He could ask me questions about this situation on Friday. I doubt it, but Cody, another person who's more valid to call me on my shit than anybody. What the fuck is a WILIscredia anyway? Yeah. Will I like it is WILI, and discreet media. Discreet, not as in like being quiet, but discreet as in like, you know, my opinion, and all together. Because it used to be Will I Like It reviews, and then when I was doing stuff that wasn't like, you know, would you like it? It was more like, this is my opinion. Fuck you guys. Those were called WILIscredia productions. So I stopped caring about you guys' opinion, and just said fuck it. Now it's all about me. And plus, when I'm not doing movie content, it's a lot easier to be like, well, their name's WILIscredia. Where's the reviews? Name's WILIscredia. What's a movie? Am I caught up? I'm caught up. Shit. I won't be caught up if Cody comes in here. Cody, I could certainly use a fucking drink break. Wait, is this still going? What happened? Oh, now I have to get on. I'm getting, this is unfortunate. So we've molded a PG show, which, by the way, I don't know, 69 was the count, which has half as many viewers, which got a super chat yesterday. You know how hard it is for us three to not say fuck? And you guys show more appreciation for this stuff. Yeah. I guess I should make a channel. What's that do with the beard? A fucking drama, whatever the fuck. Let's get right into the news. That guy. I could be that guy for the horror community. Because, oh fuck, the horror community is precious. Precious in the hypocrisy. Precious. I was wondering what it meant. My wife always asked me what that meant. Yeah, WILI. Will I Like It was the old name. Will I Like It reviews. And then discreet media. Those two words got smushed into Scredia. And it was WILIscredia, because my logo was WILI. So I kept the old logo and took discreet media, made it one word. Bam. WILIscredia. Who the fuck's WILIscredia anyway? Yeah, let's get right into the news. That guy. What the fuck's his name? 71 now. Jesus Christ. Keemstar. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I'll be the horror community's Keemstar. I think we all know at this point how I feel about the horror community. Big loud asshole with the beard. Yeah, I just have a big loud nose, so it's not too far a departure. Cody, are you not coming? Did you just drive by and give $2? I'm waiting for you. Cody? I don't know what Cody did. Cody, you're gonna have to I don't know if... Hey, I've been stood up. Was that just a coy way to send $2, you dick? You got somebody else to send $2 on that shit. I'm a big loud asshole. Are you loud, Tim? You're not loud. Come on. Come on. Loud. But you're good no, I do not know Michael Rappaport. There are ways you can go about getting so this Super Troopers 2 poster behind my head is signed by the cast. I supported their Indiegogo. They had my old intro video where they talk about me. That was a part of their Indiegogo tier. Back when I was driving a Land Rover. Fuck, I missed that. I missed that car so much. He's changing out of his robe and wiping off his lipstick. Well, leave it on. You're our big loud assholes. If only the only horror community I watch are you, Cody, Wham, and holding out hope for Mother Mayhem return. Yikes. You aren't up to date on your Mother Mayhem news. Good night, Monty. Team Truth, fuck yeah. Hashtag Team Truth. Oh yeah, hey John. Oh, 100%. Okay, so fart noise? Dad? You gonna... Are we... What's funny is I don't think any of the patrons have questions, or the people that were affected by Patreon have questions. CP, the Jeeps, the Benzes, and the bitches days. No, yeah, bitches is probably more accurate. That fucking... listen, if you have like money to be an asshole with, the fucking Range Rover Evoque. Oh, I love that car. Oh, here we go. I can't. Okay. All right, so hold on. I've got to add you. Oh, look at you with your little... They can't see you. Don't do anything yet.
Who hurt you, Charles?
Show me on the doll. Nope, that's not
Show me in the live chat where they touched you.
NDI source. Cody New? Is it Cody New? Yep, it's Cody New. Don't talk because you're gonna echo. Okay. I have you over my head right now. Probably the way it should be. Okie dokie. So everybody, I don't know if you know this guy. He's a little small YouTuber. Goes by the name Cody Leach, right? Cody.
On my off days.
Hi.
Greetings.
So what do you have to bring to the table?
I don't know what table I'm sitting at. I just saw another video up. I'm like, uh-oh.
Did you see the message from the patron to the rest of the horror community?
I saw a flash of it. You're pretty quick about it.
Okay, I can put it back up. There's going to be a bit of a delay, but that message was sent out to everybody that was being patronized. That sounds such a...
Except me, I guess.
Well, yeah. Are you still being patronized?
No, I never was re-patronized after that whole Midnight Madness.
Yeah. So there's this. Oh, that's right. Remind me to bring that up.
Hang on. I'm watching us. I'm trying to... Oh, there it is. Okay, pause. Mm-hmm. All right. Now everybody watch me while I read.
Oh, you paused it so I could turn it off. Oh, plus it's the delay anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. I heard CP. Oh, you did, Lindsay. I'm the drama bully. That could be accurate. What? Who the hell is Cody guy? Never heard of him. Cody's here. Got to talk about the doll. Got to talk about the doll for pedophiles again.
Okay.
Yeah, strange, right?
It's kind of the same. I don't know. Can you slur your speech when you type?
Possibly. So that's interesting. We would have certainly enjoyed your perspective on Friday, because because so to fill people in, your name got brought up, so it's not like it's not relevant.
Yeah.
Do you know was talking about a moment months ago when let's just say a familiar friend of ours was acting a little off. This supporter in a Skype call with Dino and I said, and used your name and this other person, and said, I'm a high tier, I'm not getting blank, what should I do? And I said, well, have you spoken to them? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, speak with them. Right. I said, you're paying for a product, you're speaking, speak to them if you have an issue. Like I go to customer service if I'm paying for something and I don't like what the fuck's happening, or move on. And so Dino kept bringing that up, but that wasn't the most recent bit of news with this guy. The most recent bit of news with this guy was it the 24th, like 2 Saturdays ago, at like midnight, where he actually, you know what, I can probably fill up that. Okay, so the lead in to that is, I don't know, this isn't gonna. So CP, can you do me a favor? I said, what's up? He says, I want back in. I said, back into what? If you want to talk or something on Skype, which may be easier, I'm around. He says, are you sure? I says, of course. How do I do that? And I say, open your Skype. And then the next day, so we talked on Skype. I'm just making sure you're okay, which is Sunday at 1:45. So while on Skype, I messaged Cody and say, hey, which is all I said. I said, hey.
11:45. You up?
Yeah. All right. So go ahead from your end. Fill us in with your side of that interesting.
Okay. Yeah. So
night.
I had a message. My phone says ping, and it's CP, and it just says, hey. To which I immediately went, oh shit.
No, I'm not up for a booty call, you dick.
So I just said, what's up? And I believe you said, I don't want to scroll all the way back, but I believe you said, can you get on Skype? And I was like, oh, fuck, what happened now? CP's asking me to get on Skype randomly with no lead in at like 11:45 at night.
Let me check my YouTube feed first, and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Did you accidentally stream on my channel again? It's no big deal. No. So, you said, I don't know if you used his name right away or not, but you basically said, hey, this guy feels bad about unpatroning you and wants to get back in, but he thinks that you're pissed at him, basically. And my response was like, what? I kind of taken aback by it all, because like not I have a lot of patrons, and there's a lot of movement on Patreon at the same. I know. There's a lot of movement on Patreon, so I don't necessarily keep a mental track of everybody that joins and leaves. I just keep track of the perks and everything like that, and then the stuff, the little bit that shitty app allows you to even keep
fucking
a monitor on. So I wasn't even aware that this person had deleted his pledge in the first place, let alone was thinking I was mad about it. So I was just like, I said, what? No, I'm not mad. This is news to me. And You told me he was a little inebriated and feels bad and needs or should probably get something from me to kind of calm him down. So
Oh,
I
right,
sent.
right. I
So
wanted you to get in the Skype call, and you're like, dude, it's go fuck yourself. And I'm like, do you
Yeah.
mind? Because he did first. He's like, you can't get Cody in here. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't know my swag. I got pull. I was
Yeah.
like, I can get something from him. Hold on. And then
Yeah,
that's
and
when
I sent you a voice clip. Basically, it was just like, hey, it's all good. There ain't no bad blood. If you want to come back, cool. If not, it ain't no hard feelings.
mm-hmm.
And I sent it to you, and that was the last I heard of it
Yep.
until Friday.
Yeah. 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 And then
And then, whoa,
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And
I mean, you kind of filled me in maybe a day or so later about what this person was very highly suggesting was the reason that he
oh
unpatroned and stuff like that. So,
yeah. I mean, I guess that's an important part that I guess I can I can get to because at this stage, I mean, fuck
fuck it.
it. um, I'm trying to find the relevant shit. Okay,
Are we dropping names, I mean, or is it fuck it at this point? You just talk freely?
John Kyle Stanton. I mean, it's
Okay, yeah. So you let me know that John Kyle Stanton had pretty
yeah.
much either heavily suggested or just things seemed very, very weirdly lining up that Dino had something to do with it. To where I was like, I've talked with Dino once. That's extremely strange that that would happen to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is after he unpatronized. Uh, uh, Now Emily, this is like the 28th, and I'm like, I'm genuinely trying to figure out what the story is and who stands where. Saturday, you're telling me you feel manipulated by Dino and that he's got you second guessing everything. Now Emily tells you stop supporting her, which I simply don't understand. You asked me to get in touch with Cody about re-signing up with him. I told you there was nothing to it. But none of it makes sense to me right now. I don't get where you're coming from or what's important to you. And he says, I didn't appreciate Dino asking to borrow money from me twice within a week or so. Horror movies are important to me, and it's the YouTube community. I just feel too far gone after what happened and feel really weird about it. I said, so why didn't you tell me about that? And he says, if I say anything in you or Emily's chat, I just think people will be laughing at me. I said, that's nonsense, but you feel confident chatting in Dino's? I said, I don't get why commenting on our stuff is embarrassing, but his is fine. We're all in the same community. And then he does which I've shown in a screen grab. I do consider people on YouTube friends, but I think Dino went too far, making me feel bad about money. I left 3 things in Dino's chat because all the people, blah, blah, blah. From here out, you guys have seen it on a screen grab on Sunday. So, because of
Okay.
the way Dino made, like, I don't know exactly what, and that's the thing. Just like what Cody's talking about, like the John Kyle Stanton, that aspect isn't really important part, and it's unfortunate because now like there's shockwaves where apparently the entire community is just feeling it now. I'm not. I said it before. I'm not about like I get it. We're not big time like you, Cody. An extra $10 every month. You put that somewhere. You're like, all right, I'm gonna fucking buy that Friday the 13th steelbook. And when it goes away, you're like, oh shit. All right, so no McDonald's this month. Yeah, I understand the effect that $10 as
Mm-hmm.
one way or another. Just people shouldn't be fucking with other people's money. It wasn't about that. It was about the story that Dino was giving. That he went to such great lengths to be so anti anything I touched. And Dino still has yet to comply with any requests for the other side of that story. But John Kyle Stanton's doing a bunch of apologizing on Dino's behalf, which is even stranger.
It's one of 3 things. It's either exactly what it looked like. Dino either directly or very indirectly suggested that he not support people that,
Right.
was associated with you. B, John Kyle Stanton, whatever he was saying the other night about just, I just needed a purge or whatever, and it was all just really bad timing, and whatever, that's the case. Or C, they both know exactly what's going on and they're both covering for each other.
Right.
It's obviously we're not going to know what it is.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's just the whole thing's just fucking weird, and it's just like, okay, the fact that it's gone on this long and gone to this degree is like kind of mind blowing to me. But
So, Cody, as somebody who has insight into another situation, as fucked as this situation seems, knowing that there's, something in the distance, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this situation as opposed to that thing that we're unable to speak about?
0.5.
Right, right, right. This has just caused shockwaves for about 4 days, and you guys have no idea.
Let's put it this way: that distant situation was Hurricane Dorian coming through. This situation is somebody throwing a water balloon in your fucking backyard.
Oh, my sprinkler's broken. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope that answers anybody's questions as to, like, this is, it. I don't know if that other situation ever comes to light. It's gonna be like, Jesus, is all you do is drama? But that's already done, and in the, well, not in the past. It just kind of circulates and exists still.
Yeah.
But if that ever comes to light, it's gonna feel really. You guys are gonna need some sunglasses, and really strong umbrellas.
It's gonna be like that scene in Terminator 2 where she's grabbing on.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Yeah. And what's funny is, hey Cassie, did that thing come for you? I don't know if that thing went to your house yet or not. But yeah, that's all I'll say. Yeah. So do you want to discuss anything else? Do you want to wrap this up? So why don't you plug something that's movie related, huh? Huh?
I just dropped my review for The Fanatic.
Oh, you watched it?
That marvelous Oscar picture.
we my uncle has it loaded up on his TV, and we were thinking of going over to his house to watch it. Is it?
It's I don't want to overhype it, but it's a movie that's like The Room.
Oh,
to where,
no.
As long as you watch it knowing
it's shit.
That if you watch it knowing that's the type of movie that it is, and you have the right company, and you go into it, if you go into it wanting to laugh, you're probably going to have a good time with it. But it's one of those movies where you're like, every decision, every acting choice, every directing choice, everything, you're just like, my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, didn't Fred Durst direct this?
And wrote it.
Oh,
and came up with the story concept.
I did not hit her.
I'll give you small details, okay? The very first line that you hear in the movie is John Travolta walking into like a pawn shop, and he walks up to the counter and he goes, "I can't talk long, I have to poo."
That's the opening line.
That's the opening line of the movie. That's your intro. And there's a scene later on in the movie where Devon Sawa, who is the actor that John Travolta fixates on, is taking his son somewhere in the car. It's a total... the scene doesn't go anywhere. Like, there's no scene leading to him getting into the car. There's no scene where they get somewhere in the car. But it's him and his son in the car, and he's like, "Hey, you want some music? You like Limp Bizkit? You like some Bizkit?"
No.
He's just driving, and he's like, this was lit back in the day. And he's sitting there jamming to it for like a good 30 seconds, and then the scene just ends and the movie carries on.
No, he didn't put his own music in the movie.
He did.
And he wrote a line about his fucking band. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's one of those movies where it's like in my review, I'm like, look, either avoid it at all costs or drop everything and watch it immediately.
I think I have tonight's movie figured out.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So on top of that, while I escape to pee, because I think we can. I don't know how much time you have. Uh, why don't you plug Friday, and then we could just let me go pee, and you hold the floor for a minute, and I'm pretty sure you know how to talk to people. If you're okay with that.
what do I do with my hands?
Are you okay for a minute? If I
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Everybody, while he's gone, let's all fuck with him. All right. So this Friday, I posted it everywhere in social media. See if he retweeted it, reshared it, as did Brian. So most of you guys probably know, but those that don't, the Autop stream. We are starting this Friday. So Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's the time we're aiming for right now. That is going to be the debut of the Autop stream. So, hey, Mother Mayhem. So yes, stay tuned for that. It's going to be a pretty structured show. We're going to be talking about like some of the obvious things. We're going to be talking about It, obviously that just came out. That's the big thing. There's been a little tiny bit of movie news here and there, like the Face Off remake. We might get into that, but we're also going to be talking about top 5 movies of the year so far. We're going to be talking about our most anticipated movie for the rest of the year. And I also have put out there that I started a Gmail account, autopstream@gmail.com, for viewer questions. So the last 20, 30 minutes or so of the show, we're going to have... good one, Jonathan. Yeah, we're going to have viewer questions. It's a little bit easier that way versus doing the chat. We'll acknowledge the chat, and we'll be with the chat, obviously. But, whenever we try to do the Q&A thing through the chat at the end, it feels like we're scrolling trying to find one, or people kind of panic like, oh, God, what's a good question? So that way, a week, 2 weeks or whatever, we can scan through the questions, pick some good ones. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So check that out. And also, since it's Friday the 13th, me and CP have plans. I don't know if it's just going to be me and CP. It might be more people, but we have plans to do a commentary on one of the Friday the 13th films earlier on in the afternoon that Friday. So I think we were leaning towards the final chapter. The initial idea was to do the whole Tommy Jarvis trilogy because I was planning on being off that day, but work messed my schedule up a couple different times. But I'll still be home at a decent enough time to be able to get one movie out. So that's another thing we're going to be doing on Friday afternoon. Ugh. And he's still not back. That's a hell of a piss. Let me see here. Surprise encore guest. Ha! Gotcha. It's all good. We've been playing with you. And now there's awkward silence. Let's see what CP's got going on in the background there. Oh, no, he's back.
Shut up, he's back. Shut up.
All right, everybody delete the message. Delete the message.
Yeah.
So I told him about Autop stream.
Awesome.
I told him some of the ideas of where we're going to be going for the first show. And I also kind of plugged the Friday commentary that we're kind of starting to plan to make plans for. Lindsay, you're always invited, damn it. I told you. I'm going to pester you.
Yo, Lindsay, open invite. WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to sit and pee. I had to get a drink too. I had to recycle on all fronts. Have we figured? Are we doing final chapter? Have we?
I said one of them, but I said we were leaning towards 4. I told him that initially I brought up we were going to do the trilogy, but work said.
You ain't doing shit, motherfucker.
Yeah. You're doing how many videos? No. Mandatory work day. Come on. Believe in the hype. Where did the name come from? We'll be giving a big shout out to Woody Bowen during the show.
Oh.
The guy that he does all of my T-shirt designs. Does he do any on your channel? Does he do designs?
No. See, so, and no offense to Woody, he did one thing for me once that I didn't use properly, but I wanted to to have a different look. My cartoon things are done by different people. Woody has a certain style.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
no offense to Woody, but I feel like things tend to look a little samey if everybody has some
Oh
stuff,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and you guys, you have a certain style, and I have my cartoony guy, which I'm,
Dudes.
yeah. If you've seen, like, I have a cartoon version of Emily, myself, Cody, Brian, which is taking forever because this artist doesn't know whether or not to have a beard on Brian, and
I told you have him do both, and then
yeah.
that way, if Brian's saying some bullshit, we'll throw the beard on so everybody has a warning.
Yeah, it's drunk Brian shit. But yeah,
But yeah, so Woody Bowen actually came up with the name. We were all throwing back and forth names for what, a week plus. Um, it was like trying to name your child. Like none of us liked any of the ideas that the other brought up. So I had talked to Woody, and he was already kind of involved with the idea that we were going to do another stream. So he actually volunteered just to do it free of charge, just kind of throw some designs out there. And one of them was Autop Stream. That was the one that I liked the most. That was the one that CP liked the most. And then we kind of agreed on that one for the most part. Lindsay and Brian had to be nudged a little bit, but that was the one that horrible, awful name suggestions. Yes, it was a week of, you never knew if we were fucking around, if we were like for real.
well, at least you have one that you liked that you could probably use that for other stuff.
I
Fuck those
did.
other
I,
two.
I had one that I was married to.
Yeah.
I had pretty much. The honeymoon was
It's not-
already over with that
yeah.
one. But
It's not terrible. You got other room for
thanks.
it. Yeah. It's not WILIscredia or anything, but yeah. And Emily added to it too. Emily's, sorry,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give my wife credit for something that I don't know if you
Spoilers.
wanted to or not. Yeah, the name of the chat box is the Chatacomb, which
Mhm.
full credit. Emily was like, well, if it's death themed, why not like Chatacomb? I was like, fuck. How do I have a YouTube channel with this person in my house? This is just ridiculous. But yeah.
It was still bad. I RSVP'd. No, let it go, woman.
Oh,
Let it go.
Need Gore. I don't know if you genuinely have questions, Need Gore. I know you're somebody who's probably recently affected by the message, the Patreon wide message. I am here to answer questions if you have any, because I'm one half of why you guys are somehow affected. I know Needgore is part of that, and if you have something to ask me, or if you want to do it on your channel or whatever, I'd be a hypocrite if I weren't standing here doing a live stream and I didn't, make myself accessible. So if you have questions, and inquiries, accusations, tell me what the fuck, I understand. I'm here. So if you have anything, and I think we're friends on Facebook. If not, WILIscredia's CP, or a message here, whatever. I'm open to explaining my half. It's the best way I can put it. With that, thank you, Maurice the Beast.
Unbelievable.
What's unbelievable? What happened?
The snowball with this whole thing.
Yeah, and it's fucked up. Like you don't feel it, which that's pretty clear. You're okay with your support, but some of us, I don't know the levels with some people, but $10, if you get used to it, it's not. And I get when people say it's not earned, it's not it's not solid money. You're right, but you got to adjust to it, and it's for people to if they just got an extra special lunch with that one patron, they don't have that extra special lunch anymore, and it has nothing to do with their content. It has to do with some bullshit, and that's not fair. Not affected, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I did a stream telling people to let it off and die and mind your own business. He hit me with the biz. Oh, hit me with the biz. Oh. Oh, no. No. Yeah. All right. If you're not affected, then awesome. I'm happy. I'm glad. That's good. That's the way it should be.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. Okay. But the point of all of this to 83 people. Jesus Christ! Did you tell somebody?
Nope.
Jesus. All right. So the point is, again, if somebody wants to, I realize somebody could think I'm capitalizing on my channel, but if somebody wants to start up a stream and call it what the fuck my Patreon's dead CP, and then ask me, I'm open to answering questions.
I wouldn't open the door to blaming yourself for that. No disrespect to John, but he just seems very flaky with the little bit that I've actually seen of him. So I don't.
Right.
It seems very, very emotional swings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And well, I mean, my name is. Let me. I think my name is and I don't know if you followed that entire CP and Dino thing. So if you have no idea of what the story is, you're like, what the fuck is the CP and Dino thing? And I'm the CP of the CP and Dino thing. So I don't know if I'm not saying that Patreon is people's work, but if you got fired tomorrow, Cody, and you're like, and your boss said, "Oh, by the way, it has to do with that California thing," you'd be like, "Wait, what the fuck, California?"
Oh no, I hear you.
Yeah.
Hear
I'm just trying to, I get it if somebody wants to know what the fuck is the best way I could put it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say I was able to get access to a site that helps with YouTube analytics and research with what JKS had patroned me, but now. Oh, I don't know what that means. I was able to get access to a
She
site.
used his Patreon money to have access to a site that helps with her analytics, but now she's not sure if she'll stay with it.
Oh. Yeah, see, like that. Patreon's supposed to be for content, not anything else. I don't know. Yeah, I got that message. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cody will tell you, CP, about my worst insult being telling someone to burn in hell.
He's posted that like 5 times. I don't know what it means. And he was asking something about me and Cassie. I didn't know what that meant either.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a joke. Squash that. Cassie's engaged. Cody's engaged. That's I don't know if that's a joke, but that current climate, that's not very funny.
No.
There's nothing there.
A collab?
Yeah.
Interview? I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing there. There's a how many channels got hit with a Patreon thing? Cody, you're one. Cecil is one. So at first it was you, Cecil, Emily, myself. Dino claims to be one. I would assume drum drums. I don't know. You'll have to ask Lee yourself, but I'm gonna assume that.
Yeah.
I don't know. When he insulted Cecil, I wanted to beat him down. Yeah, that's where. So from my understanding, Dino's been doing a lot of deck chair moving since Friday, and he doesn't look good, and of course, he's been more concerned about the video being up than he has been with making right. So I don't know. Anybody who claims to scream, I don't know. There was a point where he was screaming, "I love everyone, even you fat ass," or something like that, and it was just like, man, you read the transcript, it looks nice, and then you see the face and the screaming didn't match the words, and then he dropped fat ass. It was just, yikes.
Mm-hmm.
You and Cassie were in a stream getting all thirsty? No, dude, stop. No.
I know you're just kidding, Dale, but it's not a joke that's going to land for anybody but you. So just consider it landing flat and move on to something else, please.
Yeah.
Love Cassie
Yeah,
to death. She loves me to death. But let's not even start
yeah,
anything close to that.
yeah. It's a little. Uh, yeah, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It missed. It's all right, dude. Jokes miss. I'll be the first to admit most of mine miss. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay. That's because I'm a volcano. Wait, what is Lindsay a volcano about?
Uh-oh. Lindsay, volcano. What?
I don't know. I see Lindsay saying I'm a
Oh,
volcano.
hang on. She's replying to something that Raiders said. Now let's find Raiders. There were rumors that Mother Mayhem was going to jump on the stream, CP. That's why
Oh,
the viewer count jumped. Oh.
oh, oh.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that volcano to fucking erupt.
Yeah, yeah. That is a volcano. Yeah. All right. I can confirm. Yo, what do you think would happen if I just added Lindsay and then just changed the name of the stream to The Truth? Do you think?
Oh,
Do you
God.
2,000? Do you 2,000 live watching?
I know somebody at home that would see it and they'd go,
Yeah.
no!
I need some hookups in New York to cut their internet. It'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting test. Just rename it The Truth and
Yeah, Sky,
starring.
I know Dale's a kid, but anybody that would read that take it the wrong way doesn't know that Dale's a kid. So
Right.
that's why we're just saying it's,
Right. Right.
good attempt. No
Yeah.
hard feelings, but no.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, in certain climates, it's a little ill-timed. That's all. Cassie's a sweetheart. If anybody, she's with Emily.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let's talk about that. Come on,
Yeah.
Dale.
Start that YouTube channel. Uh, okay. I don't trust the Patreon guy, in my opinion. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's.
Like I said, it's one of those. It's one of those three things. And until somebody either fesses up, or you have hard, concrete, you know, fucking evidence, or you get a sober word, you're not going to know what those three. So it's pretty much the way that I looked at it the other night, and I was very far removed from everything that was going on. Friday was okay with if you're not going to get any answers, just whatever.
Yeah. Believe in the hype. Do you guys think you'll patch things up? Who's you
Who?
guys? You don't, Dalton. You don't have to drop super chats for that. You can just. I'll get to it. Yeah, I know I'd hit 2,000, but oh man, there's such a delay. Shit, 2,000. I said that. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Don't super chat it. Just clarify which group are you patching things up with, because unfortunately,
It'd be really funny if you were like, which one? Oh, no. Oh, the other one? Oh, no.
Oh, in that case. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just wait. There's a bad delay. Fuck.
Well, they might have joined the stream and pushed it back too. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be happy to and oh, Dino, JKS, and Lee. Okay, so Dino and JKS are separate from Lee. I don't know. John Kyle Stanton's got some stuff going on personally. I don't know what that deal is. I was talking to him outside of YouTube, well past his patronage of me. I'm open to hearing anybody out. That was kind of the deal Friday. I just kind of wanted answers. The stuff that Dino was talking to is accurate. You know, he was close, 9 months. Lee, 4+ years. As it stands, with Lee's 100% wrong statement that he made into a group of 8,000 people, I'm okay with that. He hasn't made any efforts to do anything further. I would need some convincing on the Lee thing. I mean, I think somebody told me that he said publicly that Scream or something to that effect is not going to happen, or something like that. So I didn't do anything wrong, and I mean his brand statement affirms that, I'll listen. I'll certainly listen. There's a lot of talking that needs to be done. I mean, on all fronts. I don't know. I understand that as a viewer, you're probably like, oh man, I liked watching blank, but sometimes we get close. Like, the new thing is Autop Stream, and I don't know, something could happen. It's just the way shit is.
Don't you speak that shit into existence, bitch.
I'm just saying, like, shit changes. Like, show business, which show business went through. Peter still is okay with me. I love you, Peter. He loves me. Everything's fine. Things happen. Those situations are extremely delicate. But I don't. I'm not getting many phone calls from any of those people. If that's what you're saying.
Yeah. It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Yeah, I kind of. That's why I was kind of stretching it out. I knew yours.
I don't know if that question was directed at both of us, but I'll bite.
Yeah.
I never really had a relationship with Dino. Dino was just a guy I knew of, so there's not really anything to repair there. It just seemed very strange. Like I said, he either didn't have anything to do with it, which, cool, that's not what I heard, but then again, people lie. John Kyle Stanton was a very loyal supporter. He sent me a movie called Magic and a Domino's gift card, which was pretty awesome, and I had it in an unboxing. I hadn't got a chance to review it or anything yet, but seemed like a good dude. Maybe he's got personal stuff going on. They both did not look very good on Friday, which was the only visual I've ever gotten of John, and one of the few I've had with Dino. So there's that. As far as the Lee thing, I'm kind of done with all of that, regardless what, if anything, is ever said, because I don't know. I guess I believe in second chances to a certain degree, but I also, once you lose a certain amount of trust with me, it's pretty much done there. Like, there's not gaining that trust back. And one of the problems that we have with Lee is the diplomat thing, and always trying to say the nice guy thing, and you would have to say that to try to mend fences, and I don't know if I would ever be able to believe it. So I just don't think that there's anything possible that would mend that fence with me.
Yeah, pretty quiet for pretty long too. I mean,
that's the other thing too. Yeah, it's just like okay. I mean, without getting into details, we were discarded like yesterday's trash. So I mean, it's
yeah. So there's no. I mean, publicly, if you guys don't know us, if you're just watching over there, there's nothing wrong. It's business as usual, which is, I don't know. My channel's been devastated, but there's a couple of hurricanes, and again, this one's a 0.5 compared to that one. But
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it the more time passes, the more it just kind of says a lot, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm open to listening. I'm not making promises on any case. I think John Kyle Stanton's going through some serious shit. There's the one I'm most compassionate with, because he's got some serious stuff going on personally. Unless of course he was just saying stuff. I do believe that he's got some stuff going on, and I can relate to that. I mean, I've been really, really, really fucked up and depressed, and really felt like shit, and I can speak to that. So I'm most willing to listen to John.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answered pretty clearly. Just forgive them, but don't forget what they said, so you won't repeat.
I don't hand out forgiveness like bubblegum. You gotta earn forgiveness.
Wait, what is the emojis that Lindsay put? What do those mean?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what the first one. What is this? Closed eyes with a frowny face, ellipsis, sideways laughy thing. I don't speak emoji. I'm so fucking old. Yeah. Hopefully that answered it. But all top stream on Friday, you get to see the best parts of Scream Stream. Minus Lindsay. I love
now
you,
I
Lindsay.
laugh.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. I had to. Dino has stress. Juggling all those lies is tough. Yeah, that was from. Yeah. I mean, Cecil. Like, that's the funny thing, Cody. You finally get to speak. Cecil never got to squash his thing. That was the strangest thing. Like, the big thing of that moment was Dino was in a thing with Cecil where I could not corroborate the story that Dino was about to give Cecil, and that kind of got abandoned, and Cecil never got closure. And I mean, I don't know if you need to see much more than what Friday was to know where Dino stands with Cecil. Actually, no, he did apologize for about 45 minutes, and then, I don't know, it disappeared. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw your stream. You're like, you better go look at it now. It might be gone. I went and looked. I said, oh, it's gone.
Too late, son of a bitch.
Just give me the cliff notes.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I said it before. I'll say it again. These people who seem to be getting caught up in interesting situations have terrible PR if they're trying to control the messaging.
That's the thing I don't understand. It's like, why would you get on that stream with the amount of ammo that you did not have?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you kind of you stepped in the ring and said, punch me. That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, I don't.
There's so much. I finally rewatched. I had to watch it in chunks. There's 5 hours of it, which, by the way, the first 2.5 hours are the important part. The end is very, very sloppy, like very, very sloppy. Like, that's you can't take much of that at all at value, because it's somebody who wasn't of the right mind. But I finally was able to watch start to finish the exchange Friday, and I looked into it because Dino kept saying CP. He kept ending his sentences with CP, and there's a tactic that people use where they say your name at the end of a sentence it's like a coercion trick. And people were talking about his body language, and like it's just I don't know if any of you are psych major and you want to study an interesting hour and a half plus, Friday night's exhibit is.
Holly's a psych major.
Is she? Oh, I'd have to pay her to waste that much time. Yeah. Hey, do you have 2 hours to just destroy your life with? Yeah, but there's a lot to see there. And again, he says I love everybody, but his volume and all that other shit didn't. Other than that, we can wrap this up at like 11:05, because I'd like to talk to you, because listen guys, we're going to make Autop stream nice and pretty for everyone, so we have stuff to do in private.
About to blow your balls off, people.
Yeah, that will benefit you.
Or ovaries.
Yeah, but although with what, 72 was the last number, 72 watching, perhaps you guys don't want to watch that. I don't know. Again, half of you. There's this thing that we don't cover any drama on Monday nights every week. We just talk about box office. Half of you would. The invitation's more than welcome. Not nearly as entertaining, I guess. just talking about bullshit from movies. Okay. What is Dale all right? Dale, it's okay. It's a missed joke, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I put him in timeout for a bit just to kind of let him simmer down. I'm not sure if that was
dude,
genuine distress, or if he was just kind of typing, but I just kind of wanted to let him simmer for a bit. And
don't sweat it. Everything's cool. We'll be fresh in the morning.
Yeah,
there's nothing.
Nobody was upset. It was just just
Yeah,
didn't want anything to come out of it.
It's okay, dude. Trust me. I, I, I've had to apologize. Have I had to apologize to you yet? I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I've had to apologize
Why?
to
What'd you do, Charles?
nothing, nothing. I mean, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I've had to apologize to Brian a handful of times. I've had to apologize to Lindsay a couple of times. I've had to apologize to Emily a couple of times, and these are all based on just me saying something that's too far. And you know, it just happens. It's okay. It's okay. Just, you know, let it roll. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm a clinician. Clinician. How do you pronounce that? Clinician and train in body language. Yeah, John. If you want to waste 2 hours Friday night.
The A button. Will you talk about the H word on Autop Stream?
Oh.
When there's relevant fucking news to talk about, not just.
Well, they
Hey,
just
they started
cast.
shooting today. Let's talk about it for 45 minutes.
They also cast classmate number 7, so you might want to drop some.
Exactly.
Guys, they're using a Pinto in one of these scenes. Here's a photo. Okay, cool. What do you think that means?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't make fun because that's me with Star Wars. I'm like, oh wait, it's the old school ships. That's got to mean something. So
Now Brian needs to apologize for his Texas Chainsaw reviews and rankings.
Oh.
I'm still waiting for an apology for that Seed of Chucky shit, so Texas can wait.
Dude, October 31st. I think
Hold on to your
everybody's
butts.
I think everybody's gonna need some apology.
We're gonna do that same thing, I'm assuming, where we did, where we kind of do our averages and do the live stream talking about it, and Brian's gonna fuck our averages. We're all gonna be pretty kind of somewhat close, and Brian's gonna go.
Yeah. What's his favorite? His favorite chainsaw is 3D, right?
No, it's the beginning, but by a fucking cunt.
Over 3D.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He said if 3D had a little better ending, it would be by far the best one, I believe is what he said in his review. And the remake, bleh. Bleh.
By the way, Brian has the most of a film education / background than any of us, so oh, that stream after Halloween, that's gonna be fun. Fun.
Explain yourself, Brian. The stream.
Yeah. If Friday the 13th, so who knows? Maybe Brian and I will argue about 1 versus 5 again. That was fun. It's fun. You see, it's
At least
fun
it
to
attempts the story.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Same fucking thing. Person scorned by death of child goes on.
Daniel, the beard did go, but the opinions did not. I want him to redo the videos he did while he was bearded.
Are you going to do an AAR, after action review stream to after all this debacle as well? I don't know. If 80 of you fuckers keep watching, I don't know. Maybe I just won't cover movies anymore. It was fun to do music. I don't know. It'll be fun to talk about movies again in an environment where I can argue about stupid opinions and only that, because that's way more fun arguments. And it's probably going to happen, especially with Brian's opinionated ass. What kind of drugs is Brian on? Because I want some. I don't know. Maybe he was in the hospital recently with a his kid was born, so maybe he got into their supply and was reviewing off of that shit. What the hell did they teach in that class then? Yeah, I don't know.
Seed of Chucky top 5. Seed of Chucky was higher than Child's Play 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I don't know. See, like everybody has that thing, and if you're not married to the like, I know people that like you. I think you're one of them that really love Jason Goes to Hell.
I wouldn't say love, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. I definitely did not hate it.
Right, because it's different. Isn't that one of the reasons?
Especially when I was reviewing them and I was going down the line like in a marathon. 1 through 8 are kind of wash, rinse, repeat ish, and then Then you get to Jason Goes to Hell, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I think Seed of Chucky is certainly that for Child's Play. It's a departure. The same thing with Halloween 3. When I say I like Halloween 3 more than 2/3 of the franchise, people are like, what the fuck?
That's my number 2.
Yeah, it's my number 2 too, as well. 2-2. But yeah, it's if you're a fan of the franchise, chances are somebody who isn't is more likely to piss you off, or not piss you off. Listen, in the end, they're movie opinions. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and everybody's right and wrong at the same time. You're all right, you're all wrong, because they're your opinions. That's it. That's all.
Exactly.
But nobody.
Daniel, I believe he gave it a 2 out of 5. Daniel.
What?
We made a huge deal. He said Brian's lost it. Next beard he grows, he'll say Ice Cream Truck is a 3 out of 5. And we made a huge deal for months about Brian watching that movie. When he finally did, we probably overhyped it. And he's like, it wasn't that bad. And then the A button. Are you guys still cool with we watched a movie? Just wondering. Yeah. I mean, I am. I mean,
I'm fine with them. I don't think I've ever spoken to them in this. I don't know if a lot of people think that I was a part of Hollow Stream. I have never spoken to We Watched a Movie in this light, so I'm fine with them. Yeah, I'm fine with them. They don't know who I am, so whatever that means.
They know who I am. I'm the guy that didn't like Halloween 2018. Or I'm sorry, didn't love it. I liked it okay. Yeah.
Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Yeah, see? Especially with opinions. Halloween 3 is fantastic. Changed my mind. No, you're not going to get any. No. Ice Cream Truck needs a second watch. Well, so this is something we were discussing. We both need teeth work. And I was thinking of a gimmick to get people. All right, so we're going to shut it down at 11:10. 3 more minutes. And then we'll see you Friday. We were thinking of a gimmick to garner both interest and money to help pay for Emily's teeth. And it was one thing to do a live stream of either Ice Cream Truck or Star Wars, because she's been so anti-action adventure. And I don't know, I'm thinking of a name like Root Canal or blank movie, the stream. And so we haven't figured out what. So Ice Cream Truck as a stream might be fun. Just as an idea.
And this is a 3-minute shot of a white wall.
Yeah. Here's a wall with nothing else. Not even a picture on the wall. Just white wall. Guy washing his hands. I think it looks like he's washing his hands. But yeah.
That movie.
Yeah, you're right, A button. I mentioned the H word, now people are talking about it. See? Fucking it's the full-blown AIDS of the horror community. Has Emily watched Commando? No. If she has, I'll fucking shoot my lid. No, there's stuff that she really needs to watch. No, she has not. But if
she likes it more than Die Hard, we have an issue.
Dude. When we're watching it, had I known, I thought she was gonna, she's just not an action person. That's clear. But there's still decisions that she questions. She's questioning the cops during Die Hard. I'm like, Emily, look at Alan Rickman. Never mind the cops. Fucking, you're worried about the Family Matters guy, and everything else is fucking incredible. The cops wouldn't do that. Who cares? What the fuck? Anybody thirsty? Hey, Peter.
Damn, right at the end.
Yeah, we're just about to shut her down, Peter. I'm sorry. Ice Cream Truck is abysmal. Somebody loved it, though. I wish I can remember his name. Yeah, search the internet. You'll probably find one good review.
Just be patient. You'll find a revisited one that might have different opinions before long.
Life Revisited. Gets milked by horror channels.
Trapped on an island, all by myself.
You got that right. Not even hyperbole. Halloween gets put stars gets milked by horror channels like Star Wars gets milked by bigger movie channels. Yeah, like I can't wait for Star Wars, and I don't know. You're making the teeth suggestion is tougher than it has been. No, I don't have coverage, Joseph. I don't have coverage. They wouldn't allow me to. With you can get cleanings and like cavities done in the first year. You can't get root canals and other shit done with insurance, dental insurance. For some fucked reason, you have to be with them for a year. I don't know why that is, but my dental insurance, you can't get major work done until a year, which is, I don't know. That's like having car insurance and saying, well, yeah, you can't get in an accident in the first year. Wait, what? What do you mean? All right, so one last question. Oh, Cecil. One last question, and we'll throw it out with a bang. Cody, I'll let you choose. Are you frozen? Hello?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I'll let you choose, and then we'll shut her down. There's a slight delay, so it might take a while for them to realize it. That Cecil comment, though, I don't know if I don't know if you saw that.
I did. I responded to it.
Oh. It's summer 19. I agree.
and then Lindsay with the 1-2 punch. Joseph Lionel, not the coverage I mean, you moron. Wink.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
I don't think we're going to get a question. I think people are just enjoying the comments.
Okay. Yeah, Sky, you're on the ball. All right, so you just did the Fanatic. Anything else you want to? I mean, other than Friday, obviously.
Yeah, Rambo 3 is already in the can. I was supposed to drop that today, but Sean fell ill, so he couldn't get his done. So we're hopefully he'll feel better very soon.
Sean Chandler?
Yeah.
Oh, you bigger YouTubers working together, I see.
Yeah, got a collab with McDonald's next week. No, we Rambo 3 probably, but I would say by Thursday at the latest. Me and Brian Lomax are also going to be reviewing Psycho 4 together because he'd already reviewed the first 3 and then took a little break, so he wants to catch up on 4 and the remake while I drop mine. So there's that. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. There's Autop stream on Friday. We're gonna do the commentary. Then I'll be wrapping up Rambo and Psycho the following week. That's pretty much all I've got planned at the moment, and I'll have a Blu-ray haul at some point. I keep putting that off.
Yeah, we. I don't know if it's official, but we might do a Psycho compendium.
Yes.
The three of us.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So at some point after me and Brian wrap up the reviews, we'll get it together.
Okay. All right. Well. Thank you, Cody, for taking part. Thank you to the many super chats from Believe in the Hype, Maurice the Beast, and Cody Leach. Pay to play, I see, and CK78. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully this is it. Like sincerely, as far as this chapter of drama is concerned. Again, anybody who's been affected, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm more than open to answer questions. Other than that, if we're in a stream again and it involves drama, I'm assuming a lot more of you are going to be watching. So yeah, Friday the 13th, I'll have at least one video pertaining Friday the 13th. We'll be doing a commentary, or not, over on Cody's channel, then Autop stream on Cody's channel. But depending on what the news is from Womp Stomp Films, I might have like something else, like a reaction or something. I don't know what.
There's quite a bit dropping on Friday the 13th because there's I think Jason Lives is supposed, or not Jason Lives. There's another fan film that's supposed to be dropping that.
Is that Voorhees?
Voorhees. Yeah, Voorhees. And I want to say something. I think that movie Haunt. That I don't know if Eli Roth directed it, but it's been popping around Facebook, and it hits VOD and theaters on the 13th. So that's supposed to be like a slasher film.
Eli Roth is so interesting.
Damien Maffei, that's the guy. He's the one. He's in it, so he's been plugging it.
I see. My good friend. All right. So lots of content, especially on Friday on both channels. So thanks for watching. Let's avoid
Voorhees
drama.
got pushed back. It's not done. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Are you serious?
That's what Cecil just said. Fucking movie's been pushed back so many times.
All right. So
Oh my God.
maybe Womstomp Never Hike Alone news. He's got images, so he's teasing something. So depending on how big the news is, I will react accordingly.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Have a drama-free week, please.